Yo, what is it? You already know what it is. This is your man, Levon. Welcome back to my channel, Levon Says, where our goal is to love you, uplift you, motivate you, inspire you, learn with you, laugh with you, encourage you, and enlighten you. You dig? So, on today, we're going to be talking about, right, committing our ways. And who we commit our ways to and how we commit our ways. Right? Because a lot of times, man, we commit to a lot of different things. That's first of all, to commit, to make a commitment. We commit ourselves to a lot of things and we don't even realize it. We don't, we just kind of take it for granted going through our day and just the hustles and bustles of life. We don't realize all of the commitments that we have made and put on ourselves. The second part to that is, are you faithful to the commitments that you've made? Do you trust? Do you have faith in the commitments that you've made? Right? That's the second part of this thing. And we're going to get into that in just a minute. Please subscribe to the channel. Hit that red subscribe button. Please hit the bell notification so you're always notified whenever content is uploaded. You did? And please like this video. It helps the algorithm. And I wouldn't mind if you share the video with all your friends and all your platforms. All right, now let's get into this. To commit is to pledge. It's to make a vow. It's to make a promise. It's to bind oneself, right, to a person or to, a thing, an organization, right? An ideology. To commit is to carry out, is to perpetuate, is to continually push, right? That's what it means to commit. There's a lot of things that, we commit to. We commit to people. We commit to, employment. We commit to ideologies. We commit to, religions. We commit to contracts. You dig what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that we commit to, right? And committing simply means that we have bind ourselves to that particular thing. We've made a promise or a pledge, right? We're going to continually perpetuate or carry out, right? That's what commit means. When you commit, this is what you're doing. This is what you're saying, right? And the flip side to committing is, what are you committing? Your way, right? So what is your way? Your way is the way you are. You know how people say, that's just the way he is. That's just the way she is, right? Your way could be raw and rough. Your way could be soft and gentle. Your way could be very intellectual and studious and articulate, like a teacher. Your way could be very shy and withdrawn and, reclusive. Your way could be very bold, very courageous. You know what I'm saying? So all of us have a way about us, right? And we like to say that's just the way we are. But that way about you, whatever it may be, right? Maybe you're a natural born leader. Maybe you're very observant and you're a detailed person. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're very emotional, a problem solver or a server. Maybe you're very hospitable. Whatever your way is, you know what that is, right? It makes you who you are. So we're going to talk about our way and how we can commit that way, because we ought to commit that way to something, right? We do it every day. We get up and come to the job. We've made a commitment to that thing. If we're married or, if we're engaged, we've made a commitment to that person, right? And a commitment is something that we choose to do. It's something that we make the choice to do. It's a situation that we place ourselves or put ourselves in. So if we're doing it, then we might as well have faith or trust the thing that we're committing our way to. Doesn't that make sense? So it is possible to commit our way unto something and not fully trust it. Not totally have a full and comprehensive faith and trust in that thing that we just committed to. Okay, give you an example. When you go to buy a car, right? And you're looking at a 5, 6, even 7-year payments. You might commit to that thing, but you don't totally have trust and faith in that thing, right? 6, 7 years, that's a long time. What about a house? You go buy a house and you get an adjustable rate mortgage and you figure, okay, yeah, I'll be able to handle it, right? And you commit to that thing. How many, 30 years, 25 years, however long it is. And then after the first year or two, that arm kick in. And you're like, what? But you made a commitment. But how faithful are you that you'll be able to keep that commitment, right? So, we make a lot of commitments to people and to things. But when the rubber meets the road, do we really have faith in that thing? We put our money in the bank. We make commitments to make investments, right? We make a commitment. Okay, you know what? I'm going to start investing in this, and I have to make a commitment for a year. But okay, I'm going to go ahead and make the commitment. Now I'm not truly, my faith, my trust is not 100% in this thing because I don't know what's going to happen, right? I'm not sure, so I'm not putting my trust in it, but yet I've made the commitment. We do it all the time. Okay? I'm not sure how you feel about me, how you think about me, in your heart of hearts, but yet I'm going to commit to working with you on this or doing this with you or accomplishing this with you, even though I don't have faith, right? I don't have faith, total faith in, whatever it is that I've committed to doing with you. And maybe building something. Maybe it's building a house, building a church, building a ministry. Maybe it's whatever it could be. It could be a plethora of things of how I commit my time. I commit myself. I bind myself to you for the length of that commitment. And yet I don't totally have trust or I don't totally believe in the thing that we're doing. We do it all the time. Just sit back and think about, go back over your life and think about things that you have committed to. You've put your name on the dotted line. You've made a vow or you've made a promise, right? You've pledged something. You've binded yourself to something. But in your heart of hearts, you didn't totally believe it. You didn't totally trust that it was going to work out. You didn't totally really buy into that it was going to come to pass and everything was going to be like however it was presented to be. Right? So just think about that. Think about the commitments that we make and the things that we sign up for and commit ourselves to, but yet we don't have a total trust in it. We don't have a total faith in it. That's horrible. That's a horrible way to live. I'm sorry. I just got to keep it 100. And I did it time and time and time again. And until God had to open my eyes and realize, and I had to realize after he opened my eyes and say, yo, you are putting your faith and you're putting your trust into what? Because what you're doing, you're not wholeheartedly doing it with 100% faith and trust. But yet you signed your name on it. You raised your hand and said, okay, you made that choice. Why would you commit yourself to something that you're not 100% sold out to? Right? Okay, so let's get into the scripture so we can understand what I'm saying here. Psalms 37:5 simply says, commit thy way, your way. Don't commit my way. Don't sign me up for something. You know what I'm saying? Don't volunteer for me to do nothing. Okay? If you gonna commit something, commit your way. Commit your time, commit your money, commit, your enthusiasm and excitivity, and commit your hands and your back and your sweat, and you commit you. Don't commit me, right? But it says commit thy way, right? However you are. If you're rough, raw, gentle, quiet, if you're a doer, you know what I'm saying? You like to get things done. If you like to get in there and work with your hands, maybe you're more management material. You like to sit back and direct and cause you can see the bigger picture and know how things work. However your way is, everyone's not a servant, right? They don't have a servant's heart. Everyone's not a doer, or, everyone's not management, So whatever your way is, commit that unto the Lord, right? Commit it unto him. Allow him to use it for his glory. Make the commitment, right? God, I'm going to perpetuate this. I'm going to bind myself to this. I'm going to, I am going to vow, pledge, promise. I'm going to make that commitment unto you, right? But not only am I going to make that commitment unto you, right? Whatever my way is, that's the commitment I'm making. But I also want to trust you. I want to have faith in you. I don't want to just commit my way unto you, but yet I'm not trusting that you're going to use it for your glory. I'm not trusting you're going to put me in situations to where I can be victorious. I'm not trusting that you're going to be there and have my back. No, he says, I want you to commit yourself unto me because I made you. I created you. However you are, commit that unto me. And I want you to trust me. I want us to have a relationship. I don't want it to be just, I'm commanding you to do something, you do it. Okay, I'm telling you, commit your way unto me. Okay, so we do that because you're commanding us. No, God is saying, I want you to want to do it. I want you to have relationship with me, and I want to have relationship with you. I'm giving you some advice. I'm giving you something that's going to help you in this journey, right? Commit your ways unto me. Trust me. And if you commit your ways unto me, and you also trust in me, right? That means not just be obedient, but I want you to have relationship. I want you to want to, right? Because if you have a to want to, then what is he says? And he shall bring it to pass. Why is he going to bring it to pass? Because you want it. You're trusting in him. You want it. God, I'm committing my way unto you. And not only am I committing it through obedience, but I want relationship with you. I want to trust you. I want to believe you got my back. You got my best interest. You're going to do everything to keep me in a positive position, even if that's in a position of suffering for a season. Because even Christ suffered for a season, but his position of his posture was one of winning and blessing. You dig? So we need to be able to trust God. We need to be able to put 100% complete faith in him, knowing that he's got our back, knowing that he's going to work everything out in the end. Because why? We have stepped out on faith and we have committed our way. Lord, I may not understand, but I'm going to commit my way. I may not see the bigger picture, but I'm going to commit my way. Whatever my way is, I'm going to commit it to you. I'm going to give it to you wholeheartedly. And then after I give it to you through obedience, now I'm going to trust you. I'm going to trust that you're going to take what I've given and you're going to mature it. You're going to multiply it. You're going to bless it, right? That's what I'm trusting you're going to do. That's my trust in you, right? I'm committing my way, and then I'm going to trust that you're going to take my way and blossom it and grow it and make it beautiful, right? And you're going to bring it to pass. The very thing that I've committed to you, right? The very thing I've trusted you with. I've committed my heart to you, so I'm going to trust you with it. I have committed my mind to you, so I'm going to trust you with my mind. I've committed my tongue. I've committed my words, the things that come out of my mouth. I've committed those things to you, so I'm going to trust you with those things, right? Lord, I've committed my money to you. I've committed to paying my tithes and my offerings and being a blessing and however you want to use my bank account to your glory. I've committed my money to you. So I'm going to trust you with it. You dig? So I just want to come on and encourage you, man. Let's commit our way. Whatever your way and my way is, let's commit that unto God. And then after we've been obedient and committed it to him, let's trust the thing that we've committed and knowing that he's going to bring it to pass. You dig? Psalms 37:5. Yo, be blessed on today. Just want to come hit you with real quick with that word of encouragement on today, right? Commit your way unto the Lord, whatever your way is. And we all have a way. Sometimes our way may not be the most positive and brightest, and you know what I'm saying? Sometimes our ways can be negative and downers and, you know what I'm saying? And not the most pleasant to be around. But if we turn and commit that thing unto God, he can take that thing and turn it around. If we trust, okay, God, I'm giving you this. I know my way isn't the most pleasant. It's a little rude. It's a little rash. It's a little raw. You know, it's uncut and it's, you know, a little sarcastic. God can take that and he can take that thing and make it useful for his glory. Okay. He can take that sarcasm. He can take that rudeness, that rashness, that roughness, that rawness. And with you studying and learning of him and you committing that thing to him and you trusting that he can make it good for his use, you'll start to see eventually and after a while that you're not as raw as you used to be. You're not as cutting as you used to be, right? You're not as just in your face as you used to be. You're more choosing with your words. You're more softer in your tones. You're more sweeter with your delivery. Why? Because you committed your way unto the Lord and you trusted him with that thing that you committed. Anyway, this is your man, LaVon. Be blessed on today. One love. Please go onto the channel, look at some of the other videos, and share this platform with everyone you know. Your man, LaVon, I'm out.